Tackle junkies, what's going on, everyone? Really appreciate you guys and gals for clicking on the video. We got a pretty massive unboxing for you guys today. I made a couple orders from Pure Fishing. I want to share that with you guys today. And it is an unboxing video, so please watch this video. Last video was a fishing video. And as usual, they don't get any views, but you still got those guys that say like, do you fish? Do you ever make fishing videos? I do a lot of reviews, first impressions, things like that with gear. There are fishing clips within those videos, but, and I'm not the only YouTube dude that says this. I mean, fishing videos flat out do not get views. It's just not worth the time it takes to record and then edit a fishing video. I mean, I personally wouldn't know because I don't do the edits, but I've heard they suck to edit. Thank you, babe. But I heard they suck to edit and they just don't get any views. There's just really no point of doing them. So yes, I do fish. I don't record all the time while I do fish, but like I said, it's not worth doing fishing videos. I just prefer to put little clips in here and there. Now, I'll tell you what, years ago, you know, I run another full-time business. Does that even make sense, full-time business? I run another business besides YouTube. So I'm pretty dang busy and I don't get to travel to better lakes really at all. So I'm still fishing like the same few lakes and they just have they've gone downhill over the years. Years ago, I could go there and jack them all day, right? Now you're fishing all day for like 2 bites, right? So it's just like, I know when I go to those lakes that I'm not coming home with a fishing video. So I focus more on the gear, where back then I think I focused more on the baits because I was catching a ton of fish. And like I said, now it ain't worth doing it, man. So you're not gonna see really many like full-blown fishing videos on this channel. You'll see some, like when we go to the ponds, because that's fun because we're jacking a bunch of them. But majority of the time you're not seeing full-blown fishing videos. Enough chit-chatting. If you guys want to do me a favor, go over, watch the last video. I even said in that video, if you made it to the end, give me a fist bump, and you'll see in the comments there's not many fist bumps. So not many of you made it. I'll link it down below if you want to check it out. Let's get into the unboxing. Enough chit-chat. Grab a little drink. And I kid you not, I would turn the camera, but it'd probably be hard to see. The driveway's wet. It literally just did get done raining. I'm not lying to you guys. It rains every single day, right? Unbelievable. But the last couple weeks, it's been like, I don't know, 118 degrees. Today, believe it or not, it's only 77 degrees. Can you believe that? It's like, it's too nice to be shooting a video in the tackle room. Had to do it out here. Oh, this was already open, but knife of the day. We need this one for the second box. Knife of the day is the Benchmade. This is the Mini Idera. I think they call this one the Dark Water Edition. Okay, that's what we're rocking today. I love that one. I got the original and I got this one as well. The original does not have the serrations. And really for the knives I take on the boat, I've been going more with the serrations. Just great for cutting rope and things like that. Okay, now I've had this order here for a bit. It's not all in here. Oh, basically it is, but like a lot of these, I got like 3 of each, and I already have some of these in my boat. But we'll just go and go through them. I do have a reel here. If you guys know the reel, right? If you know the reel, did you see that? No. If you know the reel, let me know down in the comments. We'll open up that last. But let's just go through the baits. Majority of this stuff, guys, is the Max scent. I haven't experienced. I don't have a ton of experience with much of the Max scent, but I see so many guys just jacking them on it. You know, I figured, you know what, it's time to really get into the Max scent stuff. So we did. So I'm not going to show you guys every color. You guys know what most of these colors look like, but we'll take a few out to give you guys a look at them. But this one here is the Stink Bug in Green Pumpkin. Okay. Again, I got a couple here, but I also got some in the boat. Green Pumpkin Stink Bug. We'll get to a cool looking color, then we'll take one out. This color here is Black Brown Amber. Get a couple of these here. Just going to take one of these out. black, brown, amber. And the colors are all kind of like muted, okay? And they stank. They're muted and they stank. But good little, you know, pitching and flipping type bait here. That's all I've been doing with it. Just pitching it around grass. But again, you can see the colors are really, really muted. Small bait. I believe it's, let's see here. I believe it is, yeah, 3.5 inches. Again, black, brown, amber. It kind of reminds me of like a watermelon red, maybe a bit darker, but like I said, all the colors they're kind of muted. But that's the stink bug. We do not have the ring light on. I am in the garage, but some of you guys said you like it, some of you don't. So I'm not running. I'm not using it today. So anyways, that color there. Then we got a couple of black blue fleck. Black blue fleck, a couple of those. Couple of June bug. I like the June bug. Let's take out the June bug. Couple of the June bug here. Let me know down below how fishing's been going for you guys. I know with the heat, it's tough, man. I believe water temp's probably, it's gotta be mid-90s. I'm going tomorrow. Tomorrow's only 80 degrees. But like I said, the water temp's probably still gonna be high. It's gonna cool down a little bit from today. But we'll see how it goes. But here's the June bug. Really like this one here. Again, you'll notice that muted color to it. Kind of like a matte finish almost. Okay. Ooh, that stuff stinks, man. Whoa, caught it. They slimy. There's the June bug. Okay. Beefy bait. It'll definitely hold a flipping hook. I've just been using an EWG with them, but you can totally use a flipping hook. I believe that's actually what they recommend with these. Yeah, 3/0 heavy cover, straight shank flipping hook. If you guys want to pick up some hooks, head on over there to Mustad, code TJ81, get you guys 20% off. Then we also got, this color here is a Green Pumpkin Magic, which is basically a green pumpkin with some flake in it. Show you this one too. Man, once you get that stuff on your fingers, you cannot get these packs open. That stuff is slimy. If you guys got some experience with the Maxen stuff, let me know down below how it's been working out for you. Like I said, I've tried some in the past. I just never had a ton of it. And nice looking color. Again, a real muted green pumpkin color. Some gold flake. Again, just a nice looking natural color. And then last up, we got, these are the, you hear a lot about these, especially the pros talking about these. These are the Magnum. I think it's Magnum. The Hit Worm Magnum. These are a 7-inch. Okay, good shaky head worm, Nico rig worm, and we got them in green pumpkin, which you guys can see there. Green pumpkin, couple of those, and then we got a couple in the plum apple. That's all I'll use these for. Shaky head or Nico rig. I like the beefy body on them. That'll definitely hold a nail weight, no doubt. Or a shaky head, screw lock shaky head. It's got some beef there in the head. That's nice. Again, you can see that muted type color. But yeah, nice looking worm. I want to take a minute and tell you guys about a feature on the Deep Dive app. It's very useful, very relevant right now with all the rain that we've been getting. Guys, I'm going to link Deep Dive down below. Definitely check them out, but click on the app, type in your favorite body of water, go down to water inflows. This feature is going to show you where the fresh water is coming into the lake after a good rain. Now, this particular body of water doesn't have a bunch of major creeks that feeds it, but this feature will still show me where most of the fresh water is coming into the lake. Okay, the bass, they already know where those areas are. They're attracted to that fresh water. And now you know where it's at as well with the Deep Dive app. I like the little color chart on the bottom as well. So at a quick glance, you can quickly identify the better areas, okay? So as we scroll through the lake here, you can see a couple right here. Decent amount of fresh water coming into these areas. So if you're on the body of water, having a rough day, if you've never been to this lake before, these areas here are a great place to start. No doubt there's more bass in fresh water, and now you know where those areas are with the Deep Dive app. Guys, check them out, linked down below. Let's open up the newest order. I got everything laid out here on the table so we can see it. Okay, next up we have some Kingtail worms. These are an 8-inch ribbon tail. This is the plum apple, the color you just seen in the hit worm, so we won't take that one out. Okay, so a couple of those. A couple in the green pumpkin. We know what a green pumpkin looks like. And then for me, this is one of my go-to colors. We got a couple in the red shad green glitter. Love a red shad worm. So it's got a darker back to it. Red belly, green flake. Of course, you just pull the little tab there for the ribbon tail. It's got forward-facing ribs on it. Nice looking ribbon tail though. Like I said, I used these in the past. Love them. Great ribbon tail worm here. Then we got, now these are a little bit bigger here than I anticipated. Okay, these are the crud craw. These are a 4-inch. But if you compare these to the 3.5 inch, the stink bug, this is definitely a much bigger profile. So if you're looking for a bigger profile craw, I'd go this route. Like I said, the stink bug, much more slender, a little more finesse type bait. This is a big boy here. Again, this is the crud craw, green pumpkin, pearl white. Probably recommend what, like a 4-aught, yeah, 4-aught EWG, and this one here. Okay, but much bigger bait there. Crud craw, green pumpkin, pearl. I love them two-tone baits, especially in that muddy water. You know, if you're swimming in, I just feel that flash. It's something they can pick up on. You know, it's kicking around. They'll see that green pumpkin. They'll see that pearl there. Good looking bait there. Again, a little big, you know, but it'll catch them for sure. All right, next up we have fire craw. Really like the color selection they had on these here. Fire craw, a green pumpkin, orange, bunch of flake. Okay, green pumpkin, orange. So it ain't that real like bright red that you're used to. A little more toned down orange, green pumpkin. A few of those, and then we got a few of the goat. The goat is like the best color ever made. Goat, get it? Greatest of all time. Got this color here, pretty dang awesome. Goat, and it is black and blue green pumpkin. Really the only two colors you need, but for whatever reason we buy them all. But this one right here would really be all that I need. If I could pick one color, you know, green pumpkin, black and blue would get her done, son. That one there, or like a Bama craw, green pumpkin orange, are my go-tos. I can only pick one. That's what we do. When I'm trying a new bait, I do like multiple, just in case, you know, maybe it is the color. For whatever reason, I like to have a few just to see if the bait is any good. But for the water clarity I fish, really all I need is a black and blue, the goat, Bama craw. One of those really is all I need. So that's all I got for the crud craws. A few of each in those 3 colors. And then the last up, we got some chigger craws. These are some pretty cool colors as well. I got both 3-inch and 4-inch, okay? A few packs of each in a few colors. Black and blue, you guys know what black and blue looks like. Okay, this color I'm really digging. We'll open up the 3-inch and 4-inch to give you guys a comparison. But this one's called Blue Craw. Good looking little jig trailer there. I mean, it's small. This is not a size that I personally would Texas rig. I just got this for like a green pumpkin jig or something like that. Just a nice little trailer. Big flappers, small body. Perfect for a little finesse jig. Okay, that's the 3. Let's go ahead and open up a 4, show you guys the difference. Pretty big difference between the two. Sugar craws, man, I've been fishing these for years. One of my go-to baits for sure. The crazy legs, I used to fish a ton. And it's kind of funny. I was fishing the lake down the road from me, and dude, it's a tough lake to fish, and we were on them. We were on them with the crazy legs. I think it was cinnamon purple flake. Dude, I thought like that was like the magic color for that lake. Came home, ordered like a dozen packs, never caught them on that color again. But definitely digging this one here. There's the 4-inch, okay? 4-inch. Now this one here, you can totally Texas rig, probably 3 or 4 out hook. What do they recommend? They recommend offset EWG. I was like, man, is Amazon back again? What are you doing? He's trying to get a shot of the video before it goes live. But yeah, there's the 4-inch. Totally Texas rigged that. I'd say probably 3/0 EWG. You might get a 4/0 in there. Okay. Here is the 3-inch. Again, pretty big difference there. Okay. Pretty big difference. The flappers here are longer and a bit thinner, obviously. These here, a bit wider. Body a bit shorter. Again, to me, this is more of like a chunk style bait, more of a trailer. This one here, standalone, Texas rig or whatever. You can totally put it on a jig if you want that kind of profile. But me personally, I'm going to Texas rig the 4 and jig trailer for the 3. Now this next color here, pretty sweet. Again, I got them in 3-inch and 4-inch. My kind of color here, it's called Yummy Craw. And they also have Alabama Craw in this, I believe. I should have got that one too to kind of compare them. This one definitely looks like it's a brighter orange. So a green pumpkin orange. So very similar to a Bama Craw. But I believe that Bama Craw is a bit more toned down. This one's definitely brighter. And again, guys, this is why I like to do the video. It's hard to do videos like this. It's hard to really tell the difference online. But in person, yeah, that's definitely a much brighter orange, which I'm digging. My water clarity, that'll work out really well. But Bama Craw is definitely a bit more toned down. But that's a green pumpkin, like I said, a green pumpkin bright orange, okay? So that's all we got for soft plastics. Now for all of the frogs. This has been really one of my go-to frogs last couple seasons. Love it. To me, it's a bit bigger. Well, it is a bit bigger than the Booyah Pad Crasher. That's kind of my go-to when I want a smaller frog. If I want one even smaller than that, I'll go to the Junior. If I want a bigger size, I go to the Swamp Lord. That's kind of like the 3 that I've been cycling through. But man, love this frog. Big Mike has really taken a liking to it. He's stealing a lot of mine. So I kind of stocked up for both of us here. I got popping and just a standard. I don't use the popping a ton. Most of the time when I'm frog fishing, I am fishing around a mat. So I don't use a popper around a mat. It's not really going to do anything. But if you need a little more commotion on the surface, say you got some chopping, all that, you're fishing open water, that'd be a good time to go to the popper there, okay? But this one here is bone. Love the bone color. Again, you can see the popping mouth there. But man, just a good frog. The body is plenty soft. Great hook in it. Really, I haven't even noticed them taking on water. So they don't take on water. Good hook. Great colors. I mean, just a good frog. Again, love the color selection if I didn't say that. Great frog here. So that's bone. We got Maverick, which is your black. It's got some like purple flake on it, but that's your black one there. Okay, those are both popping. We got this one here is Copperhead. That's kind of like your red frog. So you can see that's the back. Let's go ahead and open up some of these. So Copperhead, that's your red frog. So the back's a bit dark. Back looks kind of like a black type color. Black type color, I guess it's black with red. And then you got a red belly there. Okay, there's the cupped mouth. Again, that's the Copperhead. But man, yeah, like I said, just a super nice frog. Plenty soft. Great hook in it. Okay, angle's good. I mean, I don't really do anything to these. They're ready to go out of the package other than I trim up the legs, and all I do there, turn it upside down, and I trim them to the eyes. I just feel that gives it, it's more like proportional, I guess you could say. Like the legs match the body, they're not too long. Now if I'm getting short striked a lot, I'll really trim them up, but for the most part, that's all I do. Upside down, trim into the eyes, and I'm good to go. But again, that's the copperhead. We got, this one here is, let's see here, bully, okay, bully. Good looking bullfrog color, okay. That's another poppin' copperhead. This one here is more of your walker, your standard. This is a bone. That's the standard one there. Okay. We got, this is a bully, another bully walker. A lot of these I got 2 and 3 of just because I know Mike's gonna steal more from me. This one here is MF bluegill, so a gill color. I don't go too crazy with colors. I mean, it looks like I got a lot here. If you're fishing a mat, really all you need is black. But I do like a white, I like a black, and I do like some sort of gill, you know, gill or bullfrog type color, and then that red, you know. And really, all you really need to do is look at the bellies. Like I said, a black, a white. I like something with chartreuse for the most part. And like I said, then some sort of gill pattern if I am in some open water, and they can see that if I'm around some clear water. But it's really all you need. Looks like I may have ordered a few extra colors, but you don't need this many. Okay, good looking shad color here. This is honey shad, poppin' honey shad. Okay, starting to get a little hot here in the garage. This is a walk-in honey shad. Little shad dot on there. We got Maverick, my black one, walking frog. Bone, you guys already seen the bone, the black, copperhead. This is like the chartreuse one I was talking about. This one is called chartreuse perch, okay? But I like that chartreuse belly. Poppin' chartreuse perch. Okay. What we got here? Another copperhead. And then we got a few here of, this is probably chartreuse perch. Yep, walker, chartreuse perch. I love that one there for my chartreuse belly. Okay? So that is that. Now for the reel. Anybody guess correctly? Okay? I have one of these already, and I wanted another one. Okay? My FedEx dude. It's kind of funny, I went to work Tuesday. And if you guys don't know, my other business, I wash trucks for a living. FedEx is my main account. And I ordered the new Steez rods. And they're supposed to be here Tuesday, and they were, but I left early for work and missed him. So he delivered them to me at work, which is pretty cool, so I came home with them. But man, the new Steez rods, woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo. They are nice, boy. They are nice. We'll do a video on them. This may go on one of those rods, I don't know. But I have the Xenon rod, okay, which I have my Xenon reel on. But I like this reel so much, I have the Hunter Shyrock, no, not Hunter Shyrock, it's Adrian Avena. I have his spinnerbait rod, and I wanted one of these on that spinnerbait rod as well. So I did pick one up. Who knows, might have to put it on the Steez, but we will see. If you've never seen how these come packaged, they're pretty cool. These remind me of the old school Johnny Morris reels. They used to come in those little padded pouches. Okay. Pretty sure I got this in a 6-speed. It's a little zipper pouch there. Little zipper pouch. Then there is the reel. I've really been digging this reel though, man. Love it in a, what do we get here? What did we get here? 6.8, yeah, 6.8. I wish it was a bit slower 6, but I'll take the 6.8. Very compact, small in hand, tons of power. Love the big handle. Just a great reel from Abu Garcia. The Xenon. The Xenon. Man, this one paired with the Xenon rod, dude, it's so nice to fish with. Absolutely love it. We need to do a review on that one as well. But definitely a killer reel here from Abu Garcia. Xenon 6.8, right-handed. Yeah, as of right now, my plan is to put it on that spinnerbait rod, but you never know where it'll end up. But man, just love this reel for sure. So, anyways, guys, that is the order. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Anything you're looking forward to as far as reviews go, let me know down below. I can get that done for you guys 100%. But like I said, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you want to see a fishing video, go check out my last video. We were catching them on, let's see here, no, was that video? Yes, we were catching them on Rage Toad and the Swamp Lord. So if you want to see some Swamp Lords in action, check out the last video linked down below. Love you guys. Appreciate you watching the video. If you are still here, man, it's nice to see who actually watches the videos all the way through. Fist bump in the comments so I know who is my ride or die, man, who's watching the videos all the way through, supporting the channel. Truly appreciate each and every one of you guys and gals. Love you. Smash it. Have an awesome week. We'll see you guys on the next one.